Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Normally with my videos of information, I normally do not have my denture out, but because I was reading so much information, this is part 2 of sinuses, and we all know I got some bad memory, so I gotta say it while it's fresh in my brain. I'm sure I'll forget, and I'm gonna have to pause the video to read more information. But before I get started, don't forget to subscribe. If you like my videos, you like the information, you want me to do videos on certain things, subscribe. You got to subscribe and hit that tiny little bell button, guys, and click all, because if you don't, you'll literally get no notifications. And then you're going to miss every giveaway I do, which, by the way, the month of July is still going on right now until August 4th at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time, New York. Which, Eastern Time, hello. Again, it's like 1 in the morning, guys. I'm doing this out of fluke. But subscribe, click the bell button if you don't want to miss out. Okay, so as I was reading this link, and you guys know me, I'm a researcher. That's why I would say, if you guys want me to do anything, tell me what it is and I'll research it. I'm a fact person. There's facts and opinions. If it is my opinion, I will say it's my opinion. But if it's a fact, I will say it's a fact. Okay, so I was reading a bunch of information and I didn't want this out of my mind. So people always say, why, can't I just keep my denture in all the time? Well, technically you could. But for people like me who have sinus issues now because of dentures, I read the fact that dentures, especially ill-fitting dentures, when they press on certain areas and when they do whatever, it actually presses on this part. Now, I'm letting you know, once you guys get a mouth sore, it even says, if a mouth sore just keeps going and is not taken care of, normally right away, it can get into your bones. And that's how a sinus infection happens. So there's many reasons why dentures cause sinus infections, cause sinus problems. But reason one is because if you get mouth sores and you do not take care of them, they go right in, and your sinuses, guys, are right here. Our dentures sit all up in here. So you are risking yourself if you do not have good oral hygiene, you do not have good denture hygiene. Dentures, and there's so much controversy on this, but many doctors, dentists, prosthodontists have, and I've called and nagged, by the way, even they said, in theory, it's not going to mess up your bone, because dentures don't protect you from bone loss. It doesn't. But gum health wise, it is best to keep your denture out. Not only because it helps stop with more mouth sores, it lets your gums breathe. They kind of fluff up. People laugh at me when I say that, but they do, because they're flattened out all day long, and then the blood flow. You need to have good blood flow, and there's, as you guys know, you get teeth pulled out, right? There's blood. Well, the blood can circulate better. That's why they say brush your gums. See, I still have my 8 teeth, but I always brush my gums, and I always, they always say, gently massage your gums. That's to help blood circulate, and it promotes healthy healing for your process of your dentures. So actually, I guess this is a lot of informational video. Now they did say the reason why, say if these teeth were up here, right? They did say even with normal teeth, the reason why people with bad teeth get sinus infections is because the infections going right into your sinuses. Now I'm gonna be real. When I had my infection, that was huge, jaw and everything. My sinuses and my ears were all infected by it. It was bad. They couldn't control my ear infection. They couldn't control my sinus infection. I was going into sepsis 6 months, guys, on clindamycin. Actually, I think it was 5.5, but on clindamycin, that's hardcore. And it was 400 milligrams every 6 hours to even try to control it in one spot. It was epically crazy. But oral care, whether it's your gums, whether it's your teeth, whether it's your denture, you have got to take care of it. There's way too many people out there that think, oh, I just want dentures and blah, 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 and my life will be easier. What, the only thing that's easier is that you're not going to have cavities? Okay, well, now you're going to have mouth sores. Now you can actually get an infection in your gum where your denture is ill-fitting. The infection can spread that you didn't know that you even had if it's too far up and you don't feel it. People like me have nerve damage. You don't feel it. It goes up into your sinuses, which could be exactly why I'm having a sinus infection, ish problem in ear, because of this mouth sore. That is annoying the hell out of me. I cannot wait to use Denture Fit because it's cushy and cozy. And maybe one day Denture Fit will sponsor me. Who knows? But I want to try that stuff regardless. But you guys have to understand, you have to take care of yourself. And I'm being legit. I legitimately researched this shit. It's true facts. It's literally, okay, it's 12:35 in the morning. And I'm giving up my Hallmark last movie of Christmas right now to tell you guys informational stuff because my memory is, we all know this. But dentures do have bad issues with it. I mean, first of all, implants alone, by the way, and I was reading up more on this. I will do a part 3 because there is just too much information for me to just say in one video. But even implants can cause it. Now, you guys really need to understand your sinuses are all through here, like right, all through here, and like your dentures on it. It bothers me that people, one, leave their dentures in for days at a time. That's disgusting. Clean your damn mouth. Clean your denture. And you know what? If some people are just like, they don't brush their denture, Dr. V's literally has a denture like cleanser that I use now, because you can use it on your mouth and your denture at the same time, which I thought was pretty damn cool. Like, if you're that lazy, you could still clean your denture. But your gums need to be clean because bacteria festers in there. That's why people with dentures are so prone to getting thrush and to getting many other problems because of that. You guys got to understand, just because you can't see it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. And I'm a big research person, and I've had sinus issues, but it's only since I've had teeth problems, especially when I went through that huge infection. But now, since my main mouth sores are literally right here, I mean, it's gotten better. It doesn't hurt. So I'm guessing it's healing, but it's like a hard ball. It's going to be a minute. But it's so necessary, guys. Like, I will never tell anybody that they have to do anything. I'm just giving you guys the information so you can figure it out yourself. So you can be like, oh, let me give this a try. Oh, crap, it really did work. Yes. And normally I'm the guinea pig to test out products that I'm like, suck. Like, I'm real with you guys. You guys know that. I'm not going to screw people over. I'm not like that. So when it comes to your sinus issues, you guys got to realize it's all attached. And even if your dentures are too tight, that will squeeze your sinuses, and it actually keeps the fluid, like the mucus and allergens and bacteria, in there. And it will infect the lining, and you can definitely get a sinus infection. Like, it's crazy because after what I was going through, and I told you guys I've been going to the doctor and I've been having ear problems, whatever, because I'm allergic to like everything. Thank you, autoimmune. But it made me so fascinated about how dentures can screw up so much. Like, you guys always say I'm a positive person. Absolutely. Absolutely. There's always a positive and a negative. Always. No matter how you look at it. For like 99% of things. But if people aren't aware, I've noticed a lot of dentists who give their patients dentures do not go over cleaning. They do not go over products. They do not go over what can happen, how to help it. They don't even give you a booklet of information. There might be a few dentists out there, or prosthodontists, or oral surgeons, or whoever that actually do that, but I have never seen or heard or known anything, because people literally email me and be like, yo, Heather, my dentist or prosthodontist or oral surgeon doesn't tell me anything. Thank you for making your videos. I made these videos because nobody even told me a damn thing, and I had to learn everything myself. And to me, I'm like, crap, what do I do? So I researched everything. And a lot of it actually is all by learning from my own self, of my own mess ups and errors and all that. That's why I did a video on zinc, the truth behind that. That's why I do my videos on a lot of stuff, so people are aware. But your dentures very much can affect it, especially ill-fitted, tight. Like, it's really hard to get a perfect denture. Let's be real. Even veterans, you know, they are going to have their problems. And I mean, I'm almost 7 months in and I got a whole lot of problems, especially with mine are like constantly shrinking, my gums. And I'm like, I know this is the annoying phase. I'm fully aware of that, but it's annoying because one day I'm like, oh, my denture fits great. Go soft reline. And then the next day, I'm no joke, the next day I wake up, or like 4 days later, I'm like, what the hell? Why is it so damn loose? Like, it's crazy. But yes, your sinus is affected. If you do have sinus problems, please go see your doctor. Go to an ENT. Go get the help that you need, because it is exactly big reason why you probably have sinus issues is because of your denture. Mouth sores, they even, dude, I'm gonna put the link down below of the site, the main site, not all of them because there'd be too many links on there. But I'm gonna give you guys one informational site that like blasts it all down in simple form, so you guys could check it out yourselves. It's a lot of information. I'm gonna do many parts. I think I might do an implant sinus and put more information, not just sinus, up in there about implants. Um, I mean, honestly, I don't even know. Like, okay, everybody's completely different with the way their form is. You know how, like, I told you guys that when you get your extractions done, some people get perforated sinuses. And what that is that, say, here's your sinus wall, right? My nail is the tooth. It's right here. So when it pulls out, you now have a hole in your sinuses. That's why normally a dentist, when you do that, they have you breathe. And if you feel air come through, that means you have a hole in your sinuses. Crazy, right? I know. When he told me to do that, I was like, oh, why? And he's like, oh, in case you got a hole in your sinuses. I'm like, wait, what? You did not tell me about that. Nope. Nope. Mm-mm. Mine wasn't like air coming out, but it was a little perforated, but it did heal in a month. It's fine. But there are some people that go through horrifying stories, and I am going to do a video on that because it is crazy and nobody talks about it. And I feel bad for the people that literally come to me and, are going through at the moment. And they're like, I can't even blow my nose and it's allergy season. And I'm like, damn, I feel bad for you because even my nose drains like crazy. Oh, and another thing, if you guys ever noticed, or people like me who have sinus issues or whatever, if you notice that when you take out your denture, you can start breathing clearly out of your nose and you start having a runny nose. That's because whatever's here is now coming out because it was trapped by your denture. It's crazy. So yeah, your dentures definitely affect your sinuses. It actually is a fact. It does, but nobody seems to talk about it. And I'm just going to keep doing videos on it because there's so much more information. I just wanted to do this real quick just to throw ideas out there for you guys. As like, here are some things, and I'll go into full detail what to look for and stuff like that. But it's almost 1 a.m. and I talk for like 13 minutes. I do. I talk to you guys like your friends, so it's like I don't want to be like all by the book and reading off unless it's something super important and I forget. I have an autoimmune disease and some of my meds cause memory problems, like Lyrica. So yeah, I get brain fog a lot from my autoimmune disease. But it's just crazy how a lot of people are oblivious to the denture world. I mean, I was. Hell yeah, I was. That's why I make these videos. But I mean, like, it could be years and years and years, or they just don't care, or they don't want to learn, or, they don't want to believe it, or they're like, oh, it's just so easy. Yeah, you pop it in and you go, whatever. But you're still, if you get mouth sores, you let them go and you don't take care of the spot that's causing it and whatever, it can literally leak into your bone. And the infection can leak into your sinuses. Like mine is literally right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. See that? Yeah. Right there is my sore spot, right at my sinuses. And I don't think that's why my sinuses are having a problem because actually this side is worse than this side. So I'm pretty sure it's not that. I have really bad allergies. But you guys need to understand oral hygiene is everything. And if you do not start taking care of your dentures and realizing, like, just like you would wash your hands and how much germs collect on that, picture what's in your mouth. How much germs is underneath fingernails, which is why I don't bite my nails anymore. But how much germs is underneath your fingernails and you're putting that in your mouth and now it's in your denture. The food that has bacteria is now sitting in your denture. It's a device. And food gets in it, bacteria climbs up in our denture. And if you do not clean out your denture, you do not do any of that, guys, you can put yourself at a lot of risk for a lot of infections, even staph infections. That's why I kept telling you guys, to try Dr. B's cleansing stuff because it kills staph, it kills candida, it kills all that. And I have not heard of one other denture solution that does that. Could be wrong, but you can put it down below if you have, but I have not heard. Everything is odor-causing bacteria. Very vague. And they're the only ones that are gentle, but yet harsh on bacteria. And I appreciate that because it's my investment and I want to take care of it. My top immediate denture was $1,000. And everybody's like, oh, who did it? Or a dentist. He's mad good at it. But just giving you guys a heads up. Please have better oral hygiene. Go check out my videos on oral hygiene I do, and I just so push that on people because our gums are very porous, and our bacteria gets inside the pores in the gums. And please take care of yourself, guys. Please. Because that's all I want to do is help somebody, and don't leave your denture in for days. Don't even leave it in for 24 hours and you're not even going to clean it. It should be cleaned twice a day. Your gums should be cleaned twice a day. Also, don't forget to take your finger, please wash your hands first, take your fingertip and massage your gums. That helps good blood flow and it helps healing. Do it all over. You can even use a toothbrush and just gently brush all around while you're brushing your gums anyway. But gently do it, circle emotions, get the blood flowing. It promotes good healing. I didn't know if you guys knew that, but I'm just letting you know. All right, guys, I'm going to go to bed. Have a good night. Stay safe. God bless all. Later.